Did you see Mizuki's reaction just now? Why is the introvert even here? For real. I mean, he's fun to make fun of, so I hope he stays.
It's strange that I'm talking to you this much after graduating. You like coffee and cafes and want to do that, right?
Sorry for the wait. Here's your iced coffee. You can find milk and sugar over there. I'm Kosuke Mizuki. I started working at the coffee chain Luna Stella as a new grad at 23. When I looked around, I saw intelligent people with fancy laptops and beautiful people having conversations. No matter how you looked at it, it wasn't a place for someone like me.
Leona is an old motorcycling friend of mine and super funny. Want to go together after this? Then it's decided. Mizuki, we're going to my buddy's Korean restaurant after this. Wanna come?
It was the owner, Kazuki Igarashi. From his looks, you could tell he was rowdy, and I didn't really vibe with him. I'm not good with loud places. I want to go home and watch an anime or a movie. And as someone who has read The Room for a long time, I could tell. His invite was just for show, and he was waiting for me to decline. I'm sorry, I have plans after this. Haha, I wish.
No way. Knowing him, it's probably games or anime or something. In this day and age, it's not all about dating and marriage.
I brushed it off, smiled, and got back to work.
Did you see Mizuki's reaction just now? Why is the introvert even here?
After work, I headed to the break room and heard that from inside. I stopped.
I saw that. He was fidgeting so much. He's interesting to watch, but he doesn't fit in.
Kazuki and the co-manager, Chihiro Kato, were talking about me. It wasn't the first time. Chihiro has always made fun of me since I started during my introduction on my first day. I didn't like her.
For real. I mean, he's fun to make fun of, so I hope he stays.
After that, I punched out and left quickly. Haha, they were so desperate to make excuses when I came in. I heard everything, you guys. I knew that I didn't fit in, and I knew I didn't make enough effort to do so. Still, I wanted to work with coffee and make people smile through that. It was a dream I couldn't give up on. Maybe I shouldn't be here.
You're going to be hospitalized for a while.
Seriously? High fever and stomach pains. I thought maybe, but I guess the timing's not too bad. The following day, I had a sudden fever and stomach ache, so I took a day off and was at the hospital. It was the flu that they had been talking about on the news. They say it's not dangerous, but it was a new flu, so I'd be in the hospital for a week at least. I feel terrible, but this might be the gods giving me time to organize my thoughts.
Hello, Mr. Mizuki. How are you?
I was admitted immediately and in my hospital room when the door opened. What an unprofessional nurse. Wait, what?
Wait, have we met before?
Ah, Lucia Asagi.
Huh? I don't think I'd run into an old classmate here. You look too different. You're a proper adult now?
Haha, my job does require me to be seen. This was Lucia Asagi, my classmate from high school. So, that Lucia Asagi is a nurse now. People really do change.
Huh? What do you do?
I work at a cafe, Luna Stella Coffee.
Whoa, that's a super fancy place. You do not fit there.
Haha, you think so too. I mean, you also... Never mind, this is a good fit.
What's that? Are you complimenting me? Thanks. You can talk normally to me, huh?
For me, you're more of a hero than a thug.
Huh? What are you saying? Did the fever mess up your brain?
No, you were different from the people that made fun of me and other quiet kids. You didn't gang up on us. You didn't get involved in things you didn't have to. You only reacted to things you truly cared about.
It's pointless to fight just because, and I only need a few friends I can trust. Was I that rebellious?
She was actually asking. I laughed weakly. I'll never forget, when we were still in high school, I was basically a grunt for one of the delinquents, self-declared top of the social ladder, ripping shopping bags out of my hands with a smile. It was a daily occurrence in this classroom. If I say no, my classmates might be targeted. This nothing.
Why don't you fight back?
Huh? It was Lucia Asagi from the class next door. This was my first time talking to her.
I heard some lame-o guy next door was doing some lame stuff, so I came to see. Lame.
Her words weren't aimed at me. They were for the delinquent guy in front of her.
I don't like lame guys. Can you not?
He fell for her taunts and was thoroughly beaten down by Lucia after. After that, they stopped bothering me and other students.
Huh. I'm sure it didn't look good for them to get beaten up by a girl, so I'm sure they calmed down.
I couldn't thank you then, but thank you.
It's fine. You're making sure no one else would fall victim, right? Your eyes weren't those of fear when they were using you. Even I could see that.
I didn't think she knew that. I felt like my patience back then was paying off now.
It's strange that I'm talking to you this much after graduating.
The life we had each built. Every time she came into the quiet hospital room, we talked as if to fill in the gaps. You really never know how people are connected.
You like coffee and cafes and want to do that, right?
Asagi put a finger to her lips and fell silent as she looked for the words to say. Her eyes met mine.
I know you have your job now, so this is if you want to.
Cafe Burgundy, this is it. What I saw before me was an old brick building. You could feel the history behind it. I love it. I felt like Asagi's suggestion was fate and decided there to quit. It'll be less pay, but I should do what I want to do. Okay, excuse me.
Oh!
What's happening?
It's an impression of that one guy.
You work here, right? I'm starting today. Kosuke Mizuki.
You. I'm the owner, Reiji Narumi. The time has come, that's all.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't mind him. He just wants to say things.
Her voice was refreshing like a babbling brook. It drew my eyes to the back of the shop where a woman walked out. She was elegant and her smile was calming, but there was a strength behind it all that gave me chills.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't confuse people you've just met like that.
I'm sorry, I won't. So, put that away, my beloved little sister.
I'm Sayo, his younger sister. Sorry about my brother. He has a habit of impersonating that one guy with people he meets.
What kind of habit is that? No, what a humorous older brother you have.
Yes, humor, you know what to say. If Sayo could learn that kind of stuff.
Oh, shut up.
Can I survive here? Sorry to keep you waiting. I made yours extra rich. I'm sorry you have to work late again. Here's your Vienna coffee. You're still studying? I'll bring you the book I was using before.
Sir, another iced Vienna, please.
Okay, my sister, I will die trying.
A month since I started working here, I'd gotten used to it. I couldn't work like this at the last shop. This place is nice. The regulars loved cafes. I felt a connection beyond that of customer and server. Sayo is so kind and Reiji is strange, but he truly loves coffee in this shop. Yes? Sorry, we're actually closed.
Yo, you look well.
Tell me if you're coming. I would have prepared the chocolate cake you like.
Are you a grandma? Don't treat me like a child.
Oh, how rude. I'm an older sister. We've known each other long enough.
Really?
She's been coming since high school. As you can see, they're close like actual sisters.
Don't say that, Reiji.
But Lucia is kind for worrying about her friends like this.
It's not like that. I recommended him, so I feel responsible. This is for me.
She can be rude, but she's a good kid. Don't misunderstand, Kosuke.
It's fine, Sayo. I know that Asagi is nice.
What's this? Like, you guys get each other, and you're calling Sayo by her name.
I called her by her name because Reiji and she had the same last name, so it's confusing otherwise. Meanwhile, at my last workplace, Igarashi and Kato were frowning.
Grr, who did this? Who wrote these reviews?
Hey, what happened?
What do you mean what happened? Look at this.
There were a bunch of reviews bashing the owner and co-owner.
We have a bad attitude? We dress and speak unprofessionally? We're not thoughtful like Mizuki?
The part-timers couldn't go back into the back room because of Igarashi and Kato. They looked at each other. Huh, so this is Love Coin Land. I'd heard about it, but this is great. Sayo and I were at one of the few massive theme parks in Japan, Lovekoi Land. I had received 2 tickets from Reiji the other day.
You youngsters should go have fun. You always work so hard.
Reiji was always messing around, so I tended to forget that he was kind, thoughtful, and handsome. I heard he got into cosplay because he wanted to understand one of the student part-timers' hobbies. You look like you're enjoying this. I'm glad.
And most of my friends like indoor activities like reading, so I never got to come. Lucia can't wait in line and coming with your brother.
You always take care of me. I want you to truly enjoy yourself sometimes. Let's have fun today, then. Sayo and I were eating an early dinner at a pirate-themed restaurant.
It's strange how fast time passes in theme parks.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. We talked about each other. The conversation shifted to my dreams.
I see. Your dream is to have your own cafe one day.
Yes, every day I went to a cafe after school to study and became obsessed with that atmosphere. Also, I always watched my father brew coffee. It was so cool.
That's similar to us. Burgundy used to be my father's shop, but he's pretty old now. Now it's the 2 of us.
Your dad must be a great man. He created such a warm little shop.
Even now I'm trying to live up to him. I have to work harder. I'm rooting for you. I truly want the best for you. But you're going to quit when you get your own place. I'm a little sad about that. Oh yeah, if you inherit our shop, everything will be resolved.
Sayo glanced at me to see my reaction. My heartbeat grew louder.
I'm kidding. The night parade's about to start, so let's go.
Sayo, you don't have to pull me. I'm coming. Sayo grabbed my hand and rushed outside to change the topic.
Ow, if it isn't Mizuki.
Oh yeah, how funny to see him here.
I heard some nasty voices. It was Igarashi and Kato. Running into them here, this is the worst.
Do you know them?
Yes, my former bosses.
Yo, Mizuki, what you up to now?
I work at a different cafe now.
Haha, are you serious? An introvert like you is still in customer service? It must be hard and boring to take care of a guy like that. Hang out with us.
What does that mean? Why are you asking out this random girl while on a date with me?
Come on, don't be mad. I'm helping someone in need. Mizuki, this woman is too beautiful for you. You must have worked hard. What did you do to go on a theme park date with a beautiful woman like her?
She's my coworker and someone I look up to. Our boss gave us the day off today.
That's rare for a shop owner, to be kind to a negative guy like you. I'm sure your boss is a downer just like you.
Dang, I was wrong. When I was at my last job, I thought extroverted people were different from a shy guy like me. But Sayo, Reiji, and Lucia, I learned that there are extroverted people that would be kind to me.
You're really picking on Kosuke, huh? Are you struggling after he quit?
What?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Of course you are. Kosuke is very good at his work. And my brother, our boss is not the type of person to hurt employees like you do.
I glared at the 2 of them after hearing Sayo speak. I could never do that before. Mr. Igarashi, Miss Kato, I have a dream. I want to make people happy through coffee. Even a shy person like me has a dream like that and is doing this work.
That's what you think about? My stomach hurts.
A guy like you with your own shop? Know your place.
They laughed at my dreams, laughter like the devil's. I knew I had been wrong. You can laugh. I have people who root for my dreams.
Nice, Kosuke.
You? A fancy stuffed bear appeared behind me. Huh? That voice? Is it? I heard a voice from inside the bear suit. I recognized it and gasped. That bear was a character from the theme park. It went after Igarashi and Kato.
Hey, what's wrong with this bear?
It's cute but strong. Ow! Stop pushing.
The bear pushed them and moved them away. It turned around and gave us a thumbs up. I think I know the identity of that bear.
Yesterday sucked. What was with that weird character? It kept going after us.
The next day, Igarashi was rubbing his sore body and complaining.
Huh? What a pretty customer. I've never seen her before. Perfect timing. I've been getting tired of Chihiro. Thank you for waiting. Here are your seasonal pancakes. Miss, is this your first time here? Would you like to talk for a little?
He brought what she ordered and asked her out when...
Huh? You're the boss here? I heard from a friend and came to check it out. I didn't think you were the type to ask out customers.
Lucia Asagi?
Huh? You know me? I'm sorry, but I don't remember you.
Igarashi looked at her and shook. He was a part of a group of delinquents in his 20s. At the time, he'd gotten beaten up by Lucia. For him, Lucia was a source of trauma. Lucia had no idea and came into the shop.
If you're scared of me, that's perfect. I heard you said some terrible things to my friend.
Your friend? Who might that be?
You ran into them at the theme park. Someone who worked here. I mean, I'm not happy that he went to a theme park with just Sayo too, but they're my friends. If you try anything again, I won't let it go.
Igarashi was shaking pitifully. The girls in the shop saw that and were all getting the ick.
Hey, Kazuki, don't ask out other girls while you're going out with me. What do you like about some girl like that?
Hey, don't talk about her like that. I'm just messing around with you.
What? What did you say?
Whoa, this is a war zone. Don't do anything weird. I'll leave after I eat this.
Igarashi and Kato started fighting in the shop. Lucia paid them no mind, ate her meal calmly, and left the shop. Later, headquarters found out that Igarashi had caused a scene, and he received a warning. It wasn't the first warning he had received, so his position was in danger.
Damn it, my awesome life.
He felt so out of place after he had embarrassed himself in front of the employees and customers that he quit. Now, the store manager was kind and good at their job. The part-timers were having a good time at work. Kato had been considering marriage with Igarashi, but he had told her he was messing around.
Why do I only attract guys like this?
After breaking up with Igarashi, she rushed into another relationship and fell for a marriage scam. I think she should reevaluate her taste in men. Meanwhile, we were living our fun and peaceful life.
Kosuke, wanna go out with me next time? There's a movie I wanna watch.
Lucia, I'm going to that too.
I want to go too. That's okay, right, Kosuke?
Haha, everyone? What happened? These awesome people were chasing after me. I think it'll take some getting used to. Everyone has value. You can't judge by how they look. If you're struggling where you are, maybe you can take a step outside of wherever you are. I'll continue to brew coffee that brightens up the life I live now.
Branch manager, please approve this. Yeah, I'll check it right away, so put it in the unapproved basket for now. I bowed to the branch manager, who efficiently handled his work and returned my own tasks. His name is Takekata Buyu. He's an elite who climbed to the position of branch manager thanks to his skills as a banker. But, on the other hand, he had a few troublesome traits. What are you talking about? You guys are really hopeless, huh? When I was your age, if I had said something like that, I would have been immediately told I was useless. You were the one who said if you have any problems, feel free to talk to me, right? It's a semi-mandatory event. The annual drinking party hosted by the branch manager is as noisy as always. Lively, I guess. But the only one making noise is him, the branch manager, Takekata Buyu. The drinking party, where we just listen to him talk about his past glories, is nothing but painful for us young people. Kids these days have no guts, huh? You gotta push yourself. That's what being a man is all about. There was this one time, when I was young, a robbery at Lovekoi Bank. Hey, can I leave? Wait a second, Miyafushi. I can't do this without you. Then just leave together. I can't. You get it, right? I don't get it. I sighed and finished off the remaining draft beer in my glass. Miyafuji, your glass is empty. You should have ordered before finishing it. Who made that rule? I'm getting close to my limit. I have to get up early tomorrow, so I can't drink anymore. How pathetic. It's my money, so don't hold back. Thank you, but I've already been treated plenty. The branch manager sure is generous. Well, I'm a man who lived through the bubble era, so I still can't shake off the habits from back then. I was quite a handsome guy back in the day, always being asked out by girls to drink. It was quite a hassle. That's a nice wallet you have. Huh? Did you say something, Miyafuji? No, it's just that you're amazing. I could never do something like that. Huh. Thanks, Miyafuji. On the way back, my colleagues surrounded me, thanking me one by one. Your skill to turn sincere words into sarcastic compliments and get them to leave was a lifesaver. Don't rely on me. Even though they asked, I couldn't just ignore them, so I ended up participating too. These days, making people attend drinking parties by force and pressuring them to drink is totally outdated. Oh, you should have said that. How can I say it? This year's my third year at the 6th branch. I'll be transferred next year, so keep that in mind. Traitor! At Lovekoi Bank, 6th branch, we worked hard every day, listening to stories about Takekata Buyu's past glories. Excuse me, are you from Lovekoi Bank? Yes, I am. I have something I would like to discuss sometime. The young man looked unusually serious. Of course, feel free to contact me anytime. Alright, that's all for announcements. But there's one more thing I would like to share with you all today. Takekata placed his hand on the shoulder of the young woman standing next to him during the morning briefing. Right now, we only have Hasegawa handling the counter. It's been quite a heavy load, so HR has sent a temp to help out.
I'm Hiraboshi Setsuna. Please take care of me.
Don't be so nervous. If you don't understand something, just ask me anytime.
To you, branch manager?
Of course, I have the most experience and longest career in this branch. So you can rely on me for anything.
Yes.
Takekata is indeed a skilled banker with years of experience. Although he's loud at drinking parties, when it comes to work, he's undeniably competent. Normally, Hasegawa, who works in the same counter role, would be the one to train her. Since then, Takekata has been calling out to Hiraboshi more often.
Oh, well, I've already learned what you taught me, so I'll handle the rest.
You don't need to hold back. It's fine to lean on me. You don't need to worry when I'm around. By the way, how about we go for lunch today?
Huh? Well...
Don't worry, I'll treat you. That's what men are supposed to do.
Well, but I don't think that's...
She seemed unsure how to decline. Branch manager, forcing meals like that is a compliance violation these days. What did you say? She clearly seems troubled. She won't be able to refuse a senior like you. What are you talking about? She's just shy, right, Hiraboshi? Takekata looked at Hiraboshi for agreement, but she, after taking a deep breath, gently shook her head. It's different from what you would do with other middle-aged staff, though that's a problem now too. Anyway, it's better for both of us if you don't push her too much, for your own sake too.
You have a lunchbox, don't you? I have one too. Let's eat in the break room. Branch manager, I'll take my break.
Huh? Okay. For some reason, Takekata doesn't get tough with her. Hasegawa's help made Hiraboshi feel more at ease as she headed to her lunch break. I did too much. Since that time, Takekata had become harsher with me. I probably made him unhappy when I defended Hiraboshi. Tonight's sky is a bit cloudy. It's hard to see, but the moonlight feels nice. One of my hobbies is stargazing. But honestly, I'm not very knowledgeable about astronomy, nor do I bring a telescope. Just a 5-minute drive from my house, the top of this small mountain on the outskirts of town is my favorite spot.
What is with this?
I like stars. Staring at them makes me feel like a tiny speck of a human, and it makes all the trivialities of life seem unimportant.
Just because I'm timid and go along with everything, they think they can say whatever they want.
I'm just one part of a larger flow. Thinking like that makes me feel at ease. I can handle tomorrow.
I'm here to work, not to deal with this nonsense.
You're too loud!
Miyafuji-san, how long have you been there?
About 30 minutes. Hiraboshi-san, was that just now your true feelings?
Did you hear all of that?
Even if I didn't want to, I couldn't avoid it.
Please just forget about it.
Just as we talked, I found out she also liked looking at stars. When things became too overwhelming, she apparently shouted at them, like earlier. I see. Well, the stars feel like they'll take it all in, right? I think that's fine.
Oh, but today, even Miyafuji-san heard me.
Don't worry about me. I won't tell anyone, and I don't think anything of it. I griped myself all the time too.
Huh? Even you, Miyafuji-san? That's surprising. You always have this calm look, like you can say whatever's on your mind.
There are more things I can't say than things I can. Honestly, there are a lot of things it's better not to say. As we live, all sorts of emotions well up. Good ones, bad ones. Everyone keeps those inside and moves forward. So, isn't it fine? Not being able to say everything you think, that's part of what makes you you.
I feel a little better now.
Well, after yelling like that, you would feel better, right?
No, that's not it. It's because I got to talk with you, Miyafuji-san. Oh, and thank you for standing up to the branch manager for me.
I've already heard that a lot. Don't worry about it. To be honest, I intervened more because it was annoying, but that's one of those things better left unsaid. Since that day, Hiraboshi-san changed a little.
Miyafuji-san, good morning.
Yeah, morning. I can practically see her tail wagging. Hiraboshi-san's really taken to Miyafuji, huh? Well, can't blame her. Miyafuji's a good guy. Whenever she saw me, her face would light up, and she would come running over. She never got in the way of my work, though, so it wasn't a problem.
Why is it you? I was way more handsome than Miyafuji back in my day.
The branch manager let out an intense roar of fighting spirit. His hostility toward me grew even stronger after that. Maybe this is a problem after all. Quietly going about my business, that wish of mine was probably shattered the day Hiraboshi shouted at the stars. Man, I hope nothing worse comes up. A few months later, as summer approached and stargazing became even more enjoyable, I heard the branch manager's voice resounding throughout the office after hours.
Young people these days.
It was a phrase we had all heard so many times that it becomes tiresome. Usually, he saved such complaints for drinking parties, but today, he seemed particularly irritable. I learned that the old woman, the largest depositor in our branch, had recently passed away. Her son and grandson came to the branch to settle the inheritance today. The inheritance rights belonged to the father, but given the significant amount involved, the grandson had consulted me. It turned out that the son, the legal heir, had little interest in money.
But if they withdraw everything, it could cause various problems.
Problems? That's your issue, isn't it? You don't have the right to dictate what happens to her money.
all their deposits transferred to another bank? This is a grave issue.
So, how about I visit them again and explain our financial products and investment options?
That's not the problem. That youngster is probably trying to make the inheritance work in his favor.
The branch manager raised his voice, taking it out on Enomoto, who flinched at the outburst.
I've known that old lady for years. Since I was young, I've always been good to her. Kids these days don't understand the meaning of duty or gratitude. There's such a thing as loyalty for past kindness, don't you think? Even the father, handing over responsibility to his son just because the kid knows more about finance? Doesn't he feel ashamed?
Noisy, aren't you? It's that kind of attitude that keeps you from being taken seriously.
And that grandson of hers told me. Miyafuji, you've been advising him, haven't you?
I nodded calmly. Yes, he came to me for advice, but advising is not the same as scheming, is it? I simply answered his questions. Given today's low interest rates, investing rather than letting the funds sit idle in a bank account is a valid option.
Can't you see how that's a problem? If you hadn't been so honest and given unnecessary advice.
We're bankers, sir. As the financial landscape changes drastically, we must adapt to it.
Enough of your nonsense. If our branch's deposit totals drop, it will heavily impact our evaluations.
And that's why we need to make better proposals. People need to take steps to prepare for the future themselves. The era you knew, where leaving money in a bank earned significant interest, doesn't exist anymore.
Here, you arrogant little... Respect for past deeds is important. You fossil sure talks a lot. What did you just say?
I said you fossil sure move your mouth a lot. Enough is enough. We're living in the present, not in the past. Times change, and the world moves forward. Clinging to past glories and showing them off will get you nowhere, Branch Manager Kitakata. With those words, I stood up from my seat. If I act now, it might not be too late. I'll go and speak with them again. Miyafuji, I'll go with you. Thanks, that's reassuring.
Fossil. Miyafuji-kun, you really said it. Please stop. Now I'm laughing too.
That guy. Just wait until he gets back.
The remaining staff couldn't help but chuckle quietly. The branch manager's dignity, or whatever was left of it, had completely crumbled. When we visited the house, the grandson was clearly still upset. Could we have another chance to explain our financial products and investment options to you? Well, honestly, my frustration is with that stubborn branch manager. But I trust you. Especially you, Miyafuji-san. You were always helpful when I sought advice. Let's hear it. Thank you very much. Miyafuji, you rock! Thank you! I see. That might actually be good for my dad too. It turned out the grandson wasn't trying to use the money selfishly, contrary to the branch manager's assumptions. He was genuinely worried about his father's carefree attitude toward money and wanted to ensure his father's retirement was secure. Inheritance procedures were usually handled by the branch manager, but from now on, I'll be there as well. I promised to approach this with the utmost sincerity and dedication. Thank you, Miyafuji-san. Meeting a banker like you has been my luck. So yeah, the whole transferring the whole deposit to another bank idea is off the table. Case closed. Miyafuji, you're seriously amazing! I'm falling for you all over again! You were falling for me in the first place? Cut it out. In that moment when you stood up to the branch manager? Incredible! A fossil! Huh. Even just thinking about it makes me laugh all over again. You've got quite the personality, you know that? Coming from you? No thanks.
Miyafuji-san, you're back.
It was well past closing time, but no one had left. Everyone's eyes turned to us, full of expectation. Hiraboshi-san? Everyone? What's going on? It's way past clock-out time.
We couldn't just go home knowing Miyafuji-kun and the others were fighting for our branch.
Fighting is a bit of an exaggeration. But don't worry, everything's being resolved. A round of cheers erupted. Apparently, the unresolved situation had been weighing on everyone, keeping them from leaving.
Marvelous, Miyafuji-kun! I'm thoroughly impressed!
He exaggerated every clap as he approached us, looking much happier now. His blatant change of mood was almost laughable.
So, how about we celebrate Miyafuji-kun and the team's efforts with a drink tonight?
Even the female staff, who usually avoided these gatherings, agreed to join for once.
Miyafuji-san, great job today.
Hiraboshi-san tried to serve me beer. Thanks, Hiraboshi-san. You don't have to do that, though. By the way, was everything okay today?
Of course. Today is about appreciating you, Miyafuji-san.
Normally, the female staff avoided these gatherings because of the branch manager. It seemed the veteran receptionist, who was somehow immune to him, usually acted as the group's protective shield.
Hiraboshi-san, why don't you stop sitting over there and come talk to me? I would love it if you pour for me.
The branch manager, more talkative than ever, was clearly taking advantage of the situation. It was painfully obvious that he saw this as an opportunity to spend time with Hiraboshi under the guise of celebration. How predictable, and how annoying. Did he forget he's a married man?
Well, I'll come right now.
You don't have to go, Hiraboshi-san. She froze mid-motion, looking at me with wide eyes and slightly flushed cheeks. In this day and age, forcing a woman to pour drinks is a clear violation of workplace compliance. Miyafuji, you're gonna give Hiraboshi-san the wrong idea with that. You're so cool, though. Seriously cool. Let me pour for you, branch manager. Excuse me from here. I kill my emotions and plaster on a smile. I've gotten quite used to this task by now.
Miyafuji, you're just trying to keep Hiraboshi from me, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not sure what you mean. Miss Hiraboshi doesn't belong to anyone.
Don't play dumb. You noticed I like her, and you're getting in my way.
Have you forgotten you're married? Anything further would not only be harassment, but a serious breach of conduct. And using your position to pressure women who can't resist. You really are a fossil stuck in the past. Can't keep up with the times, can you?
What did you just say?
Miss Hiraboshi can't stand up to an older man like you when you speak so forcefully. But perhaps that's exactly why you're attracted to her meekness and restraint.
Of course, a woman walking humbly a step behind is the essence of femininity. Respecting men is.
Stop it!
Miss Hiraboshi?
Miyafuji is right. I feel scared and shrink back when the branch manager speaks, unable to oppose him. But honestly, I've always hated it. Branch manager, I have no intention of getting involved with you, especially knowing you're married. Please stop pursuing me.
Hiraboshi firmly declares her stance with her own words, showing her growth and strength.
What do you think you're doing here again?
How did you find me?
The Wives Network, of course. Word got around that you've been bothering young women again. And another thing. Do you have any idea how much debt we're in? Pretending to be well off and borrowing money for it. Unbelievable.
The person who arrives is none other than Kitakata's wife, a strong, assertive woman, quite different from Hiraboshi.
Come on, we're going home. You need to stop bragging about your past exploits to young people. You'll just be hated. Sorry about him, everyone. Here's the payment. Thank you for putting up with my useless husband.
Oh, Stop pulling my ear!
Quiet! You're not young anymore. Stop thinking young women will entertain you.
How does she know everything? I'm sorry. Forgive me. Kitakata gets dragged away by his wife. It seems he's the type who's henpecked at home. So that's why the branch manager couldn't stand up to Senpai Hasegawa.
What exactly do you mean by that?
No, you're strong and cool, Senpai. It turns out Hasegawa is friends with Kitakata's wife. She rarely participates in drinking parties, but her presence today led to Kitakata's situation being exposed. Thanks to her and the others, today's gathering turned out to be quite enjoyable. As for Kitakata's fate, his cunning wife imposed a strict allowance system on him. His credit cards were confiscated, and he could no longer spend freely. Mandatory drinking parties, which plagued the branch, disappeared, much to everyone's relief. I also reported Kitakata's conduct to the compliance department. Of course, I did anonymously to avoid unnecessary trouble. Kitakata's reputation with headquarters took a significant hit. Rumors suggest he might be reassigned to a remote branch or demoted next year. My efforts to prevent the branch's deposits from decreasing had somehow been reported to headquarters.
Well done, Miyafuji. I had high expectations for you, and it seems I wasn't wrong. How about coming to headquarters next year and working under me? I'll put in a good word for you.
I had never been particularly interested in career advancement, but when Minaki, the person I respected most in the organization, said it, I couldn't help but feel motivated. Thank you. If that time comes, I'll give it my all. Incidentally, my colleague who was with me also ended up earning a higher evaluation. It's beautifully clear tonight. Summer was nearly over. Feeling the chill in the air, I continued to gaze at the starry sky.
Mind if I join you?
The sound of footsteps crunching the ground was accompanied by a clear voice, as serene as the night sky. As you wish, my lady. I joked calmly, prompting a cute smile from Hiraboshi.
I used to be afraid to assert myself. I always thought, who am I to speak up? And assumed I'd be rejected. But surprisingly, when you do speak up, people can be receptive. The reason I was able to stand up to the branch manager is that I saw how effortlessly you did it. Thank you.
Her voice carried a sense of liberation, and was so pleasant to hear that I closed my eyes softly. Then, a sweet, gentle fragrance grew stronger, and I felt her lips press softly against my forehead.
I love you, Miyafuji.
You've become quite bold. You used to be so reserved.
People can change. The stars are always watching over us, no matter the era.
I don't dislike that whimsical side of you. She laughed against the backdrop of the starry sky. That view made me feel happy, and, uncharacteristically, I let out a laugh. Past glories, surely they are the foundation that strongly supports us in the present. Living with the achievements of those who came before us rooted in our hearts must be a wonderful thing. But denying the present era and flaunting those glories as if to block its flow only makes one a fossil stuck in the past, allowing ourselves to drift with the passage of time, occasionally resisting it. We live in the here and now, becoming one of the countless stars in the vast universe. Just a tiny speck of light,